The TikTok drama just got a season finale twist. US President Donald Trump has extended the deadline once again. The ban is off, for now at least. But a deal is still up in the air. Let's break down exactly where things stand and what it means. So why was TikTok facing a ban? In 2024, a bipartisan law forced TikTok's Chinese parent, ByteDance, to sell its US operations or get banned. Why? National security. Lawmakers feared that China could access US user data through ByteDance. But now US President Donald Trump has extended the deadline once again. He has given TikTok 75 more days to close the deal. So who wants to buy TikTok? Let's run through the biggest names in the race. Amazon. Obviously. Late stage bid, Amazon wants all of TikTok. But insiders aren't taking it seriously yet. Oracle is quite literally the frontrunner. Already handles TikTok's US data. It's backed by Trump ally Larry Ellison. AppLovin, it's partnered with Steve Vine, claims that they can meet US national security standards. And of course, Microsoft as well. It's back in the mix after a failed 2020 bid. And let's not forget Frank McCourt's group. It's backed by Mr. Beast, Reddit's Alexis Ohanian, and Kevin O'Leary, pushing a digital rights focused structure. And then there is Andreessen Horowitz, Blackstone, and Perplexity AI as well. All of them exploring a stake or joint acquisition. What is the common goal? Form a US-owned TikTok entity with Chinese ownership under 20%. But why did the deal collapse? And collapsed again? Because the deal was nearly done. ByteDance, existing and new investors, and even the US government were aligned. But then, right then, Trump dropped a global tariff bomb, hiking import duties by 34%. China responded with counter tariffs and pulled out of the deal. Beijing made it very clear. No trade negotiation, no TikTok sale. Trump's response? We don't want TikTok to go dark, but the deal needs more work. Trump now hopes that China will come back to the table, maybe in exchange for tariff relief. So what makes TikTok so valuable, and especially for the United States? 170 million US users. That's right. And a cultural dominance among Gen Z. Billions in e-commerce traffic. TikTok Shop is rising, but Amazon still dominates product links. And that's exactly why Amazon wants in. And why Oracle, Microsoft, and even Mr. Beast smell opportunity. But there's a big catch. TikTok's algorithm problem. It's ByteDance's crown jewel, and China won't allow its sale. So any deal might exclude that very algorithm. It might license it from ByteDance or build a new one entirely. All options? Messy, risky, even time-consuming. So what can actually happen next? Trump has extended the deadline to mid-June. But unless China agrees or a new deal is structured around the current laws, TikTok's US future remains in limbo. What are the options on the table? A spin-off of a new US entity. There can be a limit on ByteDance's stake, and a license algorithm structure might be worked out. There's also a possibility of everything being scrapped and a full ban getting imposed on TikTok. But why does this story matter? It does on a worldwide level, because this is not just about TikTok. It's about digital sovereignty. It's about trade diplomacy. It's about the future of global platforms. And it's now tangled in a much wider US-China tariff showdown. So the bottom line, Donald Trump definitely doesn't want TikTok to disappear. But China won't sell without leverage. And 170 million Americans are caught in the middle. Mid-June is now the new D-Day. Will TikTok finally become completely American or remain a diplomatic deadlock? Stay tuned. We'll give you the next update. And of course, don't forget to share this video with a fellow tech enthusiast and someone who was maybe even a user of TikTok when it was allowed in India. For more real-time live updates from the world of tech and AI just like this, subscribe to AIM TV, because think AI, think AIM.